Dear students, we have completed the theory part. Here we are using the negation. See the first statement. Exercise 1.4, question number 1. Using rules of negation, write the negations of the following with justification. Justification means what? We have to give the reasons. Question number 1. There are 8 questions, 1 to 8. I do even questions. Odd ones are easier. You please try. This is practice problem. These 4 I do. Based on that, you can easily get it. Suppose you are not getting this, then you can make a note. You can tell me tomorrow itself or in the next lecture. I will work out that also that day itself. Okay, it's easy. Now here, question number 2. P conjunction negation Q. This is a given statement. P conjunction negation Q. What we want? We want negation of this. I write the question here. Using rules of negation, write the negations of the following statements. First statement is P conjunction negation Q. Its negation we want. So negation of the same statement. This is equivalent to, see here, conjunction. So we use De Morgan's law. Negation of the first P, conjunction becomes disjunction. Negation of the second one also. Negation of negation Q. What is the theorem here we are using? De Morgan's law. Now this is equivalent to negation P, disjunction, negation of negation Q, which is Q only. Negation of a negation is that statement itself. Therefore, negation of P conjunction negation Q is equivalent to negation P, disjunction, negation, this Q. Negation P, disjunction Q. That is first one. That's it. Now question number, next one, 4. Given statement is P, disjunction, negation Q, conjunction R. Its negation we want. That's a statement here. P disjunction Q, P disjunction negation Q, P disjunction negation Q, conjunction R, conjunction R. Its negation, that is here, negation of. Now see here, negation of, suppose the first one is one single statement P, conjunction second one. So negation for first, the conjunction changes into disjunction, negation of second. That is negation of P disjunction negation Q. This conjunction becomes disjunction, negation for next and also. Which law? It is also De Morgan's law. Now this is equivalent to this negation again we are using here for this distinction. Again the same formula. Negation P, negation B, disjunction becomes conjunction. Negation of negation Q. Negation of negation Q. Here you see negation of negation Q is Q itself. That one. This disjunction, negation R. This is equivalent to negation P, this conjunction, negation of negation Q is Q. Disjunction, negation R. That much only. Here further things we cannot do. This is negation P, conjunction Q, disjunction R. This is the first part, means we can keep this one. Negation P, conjunction negation negation Q, disjunction R. This is also very easy question. Now here the 6th one. 6th one is here. Negation of P conjunction Q, disjunction P disjunction negation Q. This is given statement, but we want its negation of this whole statement. See like this. Negation of P conjunction Q. Distinction distinction negation Q. P distinction negation Q. The whole statement's negation is required. Negation of the whole statement. See, as it is, I am writing the whole thing. Now we apply this De Morgan's law. We consider first statement, second statement, negation for first. This changes into inverted form. Conjunction, negation for second also. We apply that De Morgan's law. Negation of this, negation of P conjunction Q. This distinction becomes conjunction, negation of the second statement. P distinction, negation Q. Now this negation of negation is what? The statement itself. P conjunction Q. Negation of a statement, that statement itself. This conjunction. Here we apply the De Morgan's law. Negation P. Distinction becomes conjunction. Negation of negation Q. That is Q itself. What is the rule here we are using? De Morgan's law. What we used here, this one applied like that means negation of first, this also. De Morgan's law. Here this much only, further we cannot have. P conjunction Q, conjunction, negation P distinction Q. This is question number 6. Only this much. Very simple. Now comes question number 8 of question number 1. Given statement is negation P distinction, negation Q. Negation P distinction, negation Q. Disjunction, distinction, P conjunction negation Q. P conjunction negation Q. This whole statement's negation is required. This is what now we are finding out. This is equivalent to we consider like this. Negation of first, distinction, negation second, distribute like that. Distinction will become conjunction by De Morgan's law. This negation of the whole thing. Negation P, distinction, negation Q. This conjunction, distinction becomes conjunction, negation of the second part. Negation of P conjunction, negation Q. Which law? De Morgan's. De Morgan's law. This is De Morgan's law what we are using now. Now this is equivalent to, see here both negations are there. We apply or you take out one and the same thing. Negation of negation P is P. Distinction becomes conjunction. Negation of negation Q is Q. De Morgan's law. Now this conjunction as it is. This negation P, conjunction becomes distinction. Negation of negation Q is Q. Again we are using De Morgan's law. Now this statement is this much only. For this is question number 8 of question number 1. Now we are doing question number 2. Now here the question is, write the following statements without using if then. Simplified form, this one. Without using if then we have to use it. I'll change the page. Already I have taken down the questions. That much time we can save, Now question number 2. Rewrite the following here. Question number 2. Rewrite without using if then. Rewrite the following statements without using if then. Now here the question is here. If a man is a judge, then he is honest. If a man is a judge, then he is honest. Now let us consider a man is a judge. That is A. That is antecedent statement like. P stands for a man is a judge. Second part, he is honest. Q, he is honest. That is P and Q given. What is given statement? Given if P then Q. If P then Q. This is given statement we are getting. But we know we have P implies Q is equivalent to negation P distinction Q. It is not negation, it is equivalent only. P implies Q is equivalent to negation P distinction Q. This we say in words now. Therefore, this in words we are saying. Therefore, required statement. Required statement is what? Not P. What is that? A man is, negation of this. A man is not a judge. A man is not a judge. And this one or. Second part is what? He is honest. A man is not a judge, but he is honest. Like that. So here, a man is not a judge. This one or he is honest. This is that statement. A man is not a judge or he is honest. If then we are living. If a man is a judge, then he is honest. He is equivalent to a man is not a judge or he is honest. That is question number 1. Now, after the first, I do the third. Second, you may try. That is very easy only. Try, make an attempt. It's very simple. Not getting, we can discuss. Question number 3. If f of 2 is 0, then f of x is divisible by x minus 2. If f of 2 is 0, then x is equal to 2, x is equal to 2, x minus 2 is a factor like polynomial, non-standard. Here, if f of 2 is 0, then f of x is divisible by x minus 2. That is written. If f of 2 is 0, then f of x is divisible by x minus 2. We consider this part is P. P equal to what? F of x, f of 2 equal to 0. That is first part we consider. Here Q, second part is f of x is divisible by x minus 2. Therefore, given like 11. If then so P implies Q. Now we have what we have? P implies Q. Same thing. Is equivalent to what? Negation P distinction Q. This part. This one. This we say in words. What we say? First one, f of x is equal to 0. Now what we say? Not that. Therefore, required statement. What is required statement? F of 2 is not equal to 0. F of 2 is not equal to 0. Or Q. F of x is divisible by x minus 2. F of x is divisible by x minus 2. That is this question number 2. Only one question I am giving you homework. Otherwise you have practice problem like. Only second one. It's very simple one. Suppose we are orally discussing. We consider P. First statement. 2 is a rational number. The second one is what? Q. Root 2 is an irrational number. What is the required statement? If then we remove that exactly with the same statement. Not the first. 2 is not a rational number. Or root 2 is irrational number. Only that much. Very simple. You please try that. Now question number 3. The last question of this exercise. 1.4. Without using truth table, prove that. Here 4 problems are there. I do second and fourth. Second already I copied and kept here. Without using truth table. First one. P distinction Q. P distinction Q. Here conjunction P distinction negation Q is equivalent to P. We have this question. So here this we consider left hand side. Equivalent after that what we have, that is right hand side like. So left hand side LHS is equal to P distinction Q. Conjunction P distinction negation Q. We have this statement. Now this is equivalent to what? Look here, P distinction. We have different rules like De Morgan's law, absorptive law, distributive law. All those things we use here. See, P distinction. Here also P distinction. We take that. Distributive law we are using. That we take a P conjunction. Then what is remaining here? Q conjunction. This negation. Q. See this part P distinction. Sorry, P distinction. We are taking that one. P not conjunction, distinction. I rewrite the statement. P distinction common we take. P distinction this Q conjunction this negation Q. What's rule we are using? Distributive law. Now this P distinction. What is Q conjunction negation Q? Suppose Q is T, truth value T, then negation Q false and it is conjunction. So what it becomes? It is false. Now P distinction false. Distinction. Already this part is F, but here what we have? P. So the final outcome is based on P. If it is F, distinction F, that is this value. If it is T distinction F is T based on this value. This one we are considering P. This is the right hand side. We say this is right hand side. Started from left hand side, reach to right hand side. Therefore, the statement we write here, P distinction Q, conjunction P disjunction negation Q is equivalent to P. That is what you have to prove. That is here. It is also very easy if you know all the theory part. Now we consider the last one, today's last one, fourth one. What you have to prove? Negation of the left hand side. Totally see. P disjunction. P disjunction negation Q implies P conjunction negation Q. This is complete left hand side with this negation. That is equivalent to P disjunction negation Q conjunction negation P disjunction Q. We start from here and we reach to this. That way we complete it. That is here. Negation of P disjunction Q symbol implies P conjunction negation Q. That is here. Now negation. This is equivalent to. Look here. Negation of P implies Q, like. What is the statement we have? We just recollect the theory here. We have P implies Q is equivalent to negation P disjunction Q. This we did today. This we have used earlier. Here it is. P implies P symbol implication Q is equivalent to negation P disjunction Q. Now we want negation of this. Negation of P implies Q is equivalent to negation of this. Negation for this. Negation of this negation is P. Disjunction becomes conjunction. Negation for next. That is Q. This we have to apply here. This one. Negation of first implies second. Equal to what? First one as it is. P disjunction negation Q conjunction negation of second. Negation of second. P conjunction negation Q. This is equivalent to this. First here there is no further action. So P disjunction negation Q. This conjunction as it is. Now De Morgan's law we use. Negation P. This conjunction becomes disjunction. Negation of negation Q, which is Q. This much only this statement. P disjunction negation Q. See, P disjunction negation Q conjunction negation P disjunction Q. See, this is RHS. We reached here. So this is right hand side. That is what we proved. The whole thing we rewrite and complete. Negation of P disjunction negation Q. First part. Simple implication P conjunction negation Q is equivalent to, here it is, P disjunction negation Q conjunction. Second part is negation P disjunction Q. So that also proved. Now this exercise 1.4 is getting over here. Now we have to go for logic application into switching circuits that we do tomorrow. Tomorrow morning we do the lecture. Evening I give the problems further. So this chapter is almost last part we are reaching now. So all of you please practice. See 1.4 switching circuits etc. We do tomorrow. Please practice all of you. Okay. Thank you.